Hi, welcome to KOROMAK Talks. My name is Etienne Denis Diouf, and I have over 15 years experience in customer service management and managing customer service teams. So today we're going to talk about customer service. Customer service is an attitude. It's not just a job. It's a mindset. So today I'm going to use a few examples and analogies that happen to us in our daily lives that sometimes we don't even pay attention to. But that's what good or bad customer service can be, where you go from customer service to customer disservice. Let's start in a steakhouse. I like good meat. I like meat. And I like my steak with a little accessory called Dijon mustard. Not just any mustard, Dijon mustard. It makes some people in my entourage smile when that happens. And I'll share the experience that happened to me in two different steakhouses. The first, where I ordered my steak, medium, and then I asked for Dijon mustard. And then the waiter says, we don't have Dijon mustard without anything else added to it. We don't have Dijon mustard, sir. Okay. What's next? Well, you could take the regular mustard that we put on burgers, but that's all we have. Okay. Well, I guess I'll have that. So I had my steak that day with that atrocious mustard that you put on burgers, that North American mustard that's not mustard. I said it. And then I go to another steakhouse, a different time, and I ask for that same Dijon mustard. And the waitress comes back a few minutes later and said, I'm so sorry, sir, but we're out of Dijon. I can offer you she offered me three types of mustard that I didn't even know they existed. So as a customer, how does that make me feel? In both cases, I didn't have the product I was looking for. I didn't end up putting Dijon on my steak. In one case, in the first one, the person looked like she didn't care. She just said there was none and, eat it, my friend. No pun intended. Or the second person showed a bit more care and tried. Didn't succeed, but tried. I have much more appreciation for the second case. And to this day, yes, you go to other steakhouses that do have Dijon mustard and makes your steak a bit more enjoyable. But when I go to that steakhouse that has other things and whatnot there, and they have Dijon now, by the way, I don't know if the waiter, that waitress just made it happen and spoke to their bosses, but now they do. But I went back because of the effort. So that's what effort can do. Sometimes you're going to be able to please your customer with what they're asking for. But in the event that you're not able to, they're going to care about how you go about it, the effort that you put in to try and provide them with the solution they were looking for. And all customers are sensitive to that. So that's one thing I wanted to bring up today. Another thing I want to talk about also in terms of customer service is the distinction between a profitable customer and a non-profitable customer. And trust me, there's a difference. I've managed customer service teams and I've managed escalation teams, and then people talk to you when they want to talk to either a manager or a director, just a higher level of authority when they could not deal with the people that dealt with the call firsthand. And many times I ended up with situations where the person that originally took the call comes to me and said, well, this customer wants this, but I'm not willing to give it to him because he's rude, because he said, I'm going to give it to him no matter what. I don't have a choice. He's paying my salary and blah, blah, blah. So the person comes to me with an ego, or sometimes it escalates to officer the president. And it's the same thing. They come with an ego, with the decision already made that they're not going to give the credit to the customer. And my comeback to them is, okay, well, have you looked at his account? Is he profitable or not? And they usually go, what do you mean? So, well, there's a difference between a customer who just became a customer and calls me every month to get a credit, doesn't pay a lot, complains all the time. His calls are long. So the time that we take his calls is long. So while we talk to him, we don't talk to 5 or 6 other customers. That's one thing versus the customer that does not call me very often, that has been with me for more than 10, 15 years, pays his bill on time. I don't have to talk to account receivable to recover the money. And once in a blue moon, he has a problem that is a serious problem, and he wants maybe a $200 or $300 credit. I'd rather give a $300 credit to a customer that does not call me often than give $20 every month to a bad paying customer that I have to run after to get my money. That's profitability. And that's what you should look at, and not the way he spoke to you. Because now he's talking to me and he's all nice. So I don't know if you maybe didn't even provoke that situation. So something that needs to be kept in mind when you do customer service is being nice first, be welcoming, look and sound like you want to be there. Not like, you were taken off the street and you're forced to take calls or you're forced to face customers. Those customers come to you, most of them, because they have a problem. If they had a choice to not come to you, they would not, or they wouldn't call. So take the opportunity that they're coming to you or they're calling you to make somebody who's a customer a happy customer. And then you can even go over and above, over and above to offer maybe additional services. And they're going to be willing to listen to you if you took care of the initial request and you put the effort in and whatnot there. And I have another example when it comes to that. I used to take my car to the garage, to the car dealer where I bought it from until the warranty is over. And then after that, you look for local garages because it's less expensive to maintain. So I take my car to because the heat is not working well, and you're in winter, you want to have the heater that works well. And the garage looks at the car and say, well, you know what, this we cannot fix. You have to take it back to the dealer. Okay. Well, they could have taken it and made money on it and tried to fix it and not care about the long-term repercussions. You might have broken down again, but they would have taken my money. But they think long-term, not just short-term, long-term. Go back to the dealer, get them to fix it. I had a broken tail light, and he fixed it for free, changed the bulb for free, said, no, I'm not going to charge you. I don't need to tell you that that garage now is my garage. When my cars are not within the warranty and I have to go, I go, well, it's not too far from my house because of the way he treated me the first time. So that's something that needs to be kept in mind. There's a lot of concepts. There's an economic concept that's included in that. There's the welcoming and the long term. A lot of people do things short term. So you know what? I'm gonna eat $10 today. Okay, but the guy is gonna find out that you did a bad job and he's not gonna come back. And he's gonna talk to his friends about you and your reputation. And not only you're not getting, new customers, but you might be losing the current ones that you have. I want to give another example around profitability in terms of customer service. To not show ego in your decisions, especially when you're talking to good customers. If the customer is king, the good customer is an emperor. There's not a lot of them. When you stumble upon one, well, show them that you like them. Take a family of 4 that goes to a restaurant. Every Sunday, they come and have their Sunday dinner at your restaurant. You're the owner. They come and order their plate, mom, dad, 2 kids. One Sunday, you have the little boy, he's maybe 8. looks at you, the owner, he's like in the mood to just run one by you and up to no good, and just looks at you and flips the bowl of pasta he was just served on the floor. Pow! His dad was not aware of whatever was going on between you two, just says, "Oh my God, my son just dropped his bowl of pasta. Can I have another one?" What are you gonna do as an owner? You have two options. The first is to take things personal, like most people do, and say, "No, I saw the bloody dude there. He did it on purpose. He even looked at me before he flipped it on the floor." And the father will most likely go, "What are you talking about?" Or family of four comes to your restaurant for more than 2 years, spends I don't know how much every single Sunday. What's a bowl of pasta compared to the revenue that you made on that family? Don't take things personal. Just replace the bowl of pasta and then wink at the little boy, so you gotcha, boy, you know? So that's what customer service is with business savvy. All companies, when you go to a certain field or domain, they offer more or less the same products. If you're a cell phone company, you have different cell phone providers. If you're a restaurant, you have different restaurants. Why would a customer come to you? It's because you have a different customer service. You have different banks. I have two bank accounts in two different banks. One of them is basic. I come in, punch in my number, do my operations. The second bank, I put in my card, put in my password, and it says, "Welcome, Etienne." The machine calls me by my name. It might sound very simple and even stupid, but it's not to me. The machine calls me by my name. What does it cost? It costs you to pay a programmer behind to put in that this customers is named this. They have my name. And even further, when is the week of my birthday? Not maybe the day, because I might not do an operation on my birthday, but the week of my birthday, or any days around my birthday, it wishes me happy birthday in the machine. Happy birthday, Etienne. Oh, you thought we had forgotten about you. Happy birthday. Wow. It's those little things that make the difference in customer service. That's why you're going to go to this bank and not to that bank when they have the same product, same mortgage rate, or not a big difference, but the service is different. And that's how you win in the customer service game. Be different, be attentive, care about the customer, not just a number. They're not just a number. They're also a person, because us too, we are customers in different lives or in different moments of our lives. So how would we like to be treated? Let's treat people the way we'd like to be treated. So that's me in and more than 15 years of experience of managing customer service teams. If these tips were helpful, let me know in the comments. Subscribe, share, and then tell me what you'd like to see in terms of other topics that I know a bit of and have experience in, and then we'd have a chat. All right. Thank you, everyone.